Hey, today is day 1707 of living in a van. I am going to count the days every time I do a vlog because it's pretty ridiculous. um, I would like to dive a little deeper into the debt thing. Again, thanks to so many of you for commenting and asking me more questions so I can dive deeper. John Doe asked, how high is your total debt and what did you study? And also Kara Beirub asked what it is that I studied as well. So I went to school because I thought I had to university. I went out of state. I was born in, no, I wasn't born in Maine actually. I was raised in Maine. I was born on planet Earth. Um, and I, um, I grew up being really excited about the outdoors and about sports and like movement and animals and photography and modeling. I loved all of these things. And I didn't really think that I could make money doing any of the things that I loved. So I went to school um, for business. I first went my freshman year to the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. I went there because I thought the waves would be really good. So I went there without even seeing the school. I went to surf and I made some really great friends, but I transferred back to the University of New Hampshire the next year, my sophomore year, and that's where I declared my business major. Um, I took a lot of classes in outdoor education. Again, felt really passionate about it all, but I was like, how do you make money? How? Like, I was very concerned about whether or not what I did was going to bring in money. Um, so, business administration with a focus in marketing. And, you know, um, I learned, I guess you could say I learned a lot about myself through it in the sense that I learned about my own behavior as a consumer. Um, in school, we are not really taught emotional intelligence, and I really feel that we are preyed upon by advertising, billions of dollars that are put into understanding why we do what we do, why we purchase what we purchase, and a lot of times we don't even understand that for ourselves. So I really got to look at consumer behavior and therefore look at myself. And I suppose that I've applied a bit of the principles that I learned in business school, but mostly everything that I do is honestly self taught. I, after college, worked 9 to 5 for a real estate agency, and I learned website development there. And then I did some freelance work for the New York Times, excuse me, and a handful of other companies that I worked for. And yeah, I really feel like I just learned like how to play the game a little bit, and so was college necessary for me? I don't think so. I actually think that I went into debt and essentially, in a way, enslaved myself, monetarily anyway, um, by not seeing my own value, by not believing in myself enough to follow my dreams. I never thought that it was a possibility that I could turn what I love to do into work and enjoy doing it. So it's been a lot of learning these years, and I owe Noah Warren asked me how much. Oh no, Noah Warren says that he is in 41,000 in debt as of 2012, and man, I feel you. Um, so many people are right here with you as far as debt goes. I am not in 41K. I'm in, I pulled my credit score recently, and I'm in like, it's like 18 or 20,000. But the thing is, it doesn't really make that much sense because my education was out of state and I was paying 18 grand per year. So apparently I need to do a little bit more investigation to see how much if that's an accurate number. Hopefully it is. 18 feels like a good manageable amount. Maybe I have paid off more than I think too. So, bow, bow. Oh, by the way, it's like 100 degrees. Yeah, 100 degrees. Let's see. What else is going on here? So Cycle Cruza said that he had a really interesting perspective on debt. He sees it as a sickness that we have all been brainwashed into, and that we must look at money as freedom and debt as slavery. I think that's pretty interesting. I personally feel like debt could be seen as slavery, but it's really dangerous to see it as that, because then we victimize ourselves. I think it's important, at least for me, to recognize that I did this to myself because I didn't have enough information and I didn't have the encouragement or the teachers that I needed to be like, actually, like, you might want to consider other options. So I was willing to go there, and I did it to myself. I made these choices. I can get myself out. Money as freedom is an interesting one too. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, what I feel like that's very limiting because it's based on this system that's been created. Like, it's not maybe true freedom. I think maybe to play the game, seeing it that way, and like, working towards that is a great thing. But freedom is beyond money. Freedom is, to me, it's a state of being, a state of sensory experience where I'm like where I'm experiencing positive emotions, where I am okay with what is, where I'm content, where I am in touch with my intuition and am able to like hold a vision in my mind and in my heart, and take action or go with the flow of it, to bring it to life. That's freedom to me. Freedom to move, freedom to express this body is also freedom. To me. So yeah, this is a great prompt for another video. What is freedom to you? Yeah. So thank you, Cycle Cruza, for sharing your perspective. It's super unique and definitely has my thoughts moving. And yeah, that's good for now. That's good for today. 7:55 again. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get to 3 minutes. I don't know if I can do it.